computer. Okay, great. So, okay, guys, we're recording now. So what I want to do is I'm going to share with you guys some things, and we appreciate everyone that comes out every Sunday. And we want to thank everyone for coming out, sharing your time, because we know it's important. As I said, next week we have
the mug. Just put it here.
next week we have an amazing guest that's going to come and speak with us. All right, put yourselves on mute.
Put yourselves on mute, please.
Put yourselves on mute. Got it. All right. So next week, if you can again look at her videos on, she's phenomenal. And we've been talking to each other all week, so I'm excited about our next guest. And we have so many other guests that we're lining up. The good part about this is I'm going to bring people that you guys are familiar with and you guys are not familiar with. But it's going to be all about wealth building, understanding financial literacy, understanding intergenerational wealth and the wealth of that and the transfer of that wealth. So that's the key of why we're here today. Again, what we're going to do is I'm going to share my screen because I want you guys to see what I see. Okay. Let me know if you can see this. Okay. All right, let me know if you guys can see this.
Yep.
Got it? Okay, cool. All right, so now, Sunday School was founded and created by LaQuania Goodman. She is as always, the creator of the group. She's the spearhead. I am the co-pilot. So I always give credit where credit is due. Sunday School is very important that we understand what it's all about. So it's not where you're from financially, it's where you're at financially. What we believe in is we believe in understanding the game of money. And schools did not teach us this. So what we do is we have to actually go into the material, go into the books, go into what's not being taught to us in school so we can understand what wealthy people are teaching their own children. And this is the key. When you look at wealth and you look at the transmission of that wealth, wealthy people teach their children certain things so that they can hand that wealth over to them so that they can manage it themselves. The key is not that we don't have money in the Black community. That's not the key. The key is we were never taught how to manage our money. That's the main key. So one of the things, well, not one of the things, but several of the things I'm going to talk about today is the fact of some of the things that we teach in Sunday School. So as I scroll up, I'm going to make this document, and when it's completed, I'm going to be able to give this to everyone so you guys can have a guide, an outline, a model of who we are and what we do. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the things that we believe in Sunday School that we understand. So again, these are for the new people. All the old people are supposed to know this. The new people, the benefit of this is that we're going to bring you up to speed so that you're going to understand the course that you're going to be taking when it comes to understanding financial literacy and understanding wealth. We believe in something called the 4 pillars of wealth. This is our guide, our model. This is what we actually, the 4 tenets, the four things that we believe in so wholeheartedly. 1, pay yourself first. This is key. Sandra, how much should we pay ourselves first?
How much? 33%.
Sandra says 33%. Why is that, Sandra?
Because the Asians do it.
Got it, which is no problem. I say 20, Sandra says 33. Now, whatever it is, this is what you have to do. This is what wealthy people do first. So for every dollar that you make, 20% goes into somewhere that's yours. Sandra says 33%. That's not the problem. The problem is you first have to start developing the habits of actually paying yourself first. If you can't do 20%, do 5%. But you want to work yourself all the way up to, Sandra says 33%. I do not disagree with her. Some people can't do that yet. But imagine when you start building this habit so that you get to that point We need markers, we need goals. 20% is the first goal, 33% will be the next goal. Correct, Sandra? 33%? Got it. Okay. Live within your means. So simply what that means now is that 80% of your income is what you're living off of. That's it. I don't believe in budgets. I don't believe in certain things. I know that X amount of money I have accumulated for the month, 80% of that is what I live off of. If I want to live at a higher income, I have to create and generate more money. That's on me. I'm not going to blame it on anyone else. I'm not going to say I'm not getting paid this amount, too little. I'm not getting paid too less. I have to figure it out. And that's what we do here. We figure out how we can actually generate and keep more income. Number 3 is protect yourself. This is key. What we're going to do in this group is we're going to show you how to protect your money. Everyone wants your money. You have to understand that. How are you able to keep more? How are you going to be able to protect your assets? How are you going to be able to make sure that the money that you're making is going to stay in your pocket as opposed to going someone else's? When you have a certain amount accumulated, that's when you send your money out to grow. You're sending it out to grow so that when it comes back stronger, more robust than what you had when you sent it out. Okay? Nice and simple. Of all of these pillars of wealth, number 3 is the most important. And we'll talk about that at a later date, but that's the key. We believe in 5 asset classes. This comes straight from Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad Poor Dad. Real estate, commodities, portfolio, and businesses. That's what we believe. So now what a financial advisor will tell you is this: when you're investing in stocks, portfolio paper, when you're investing in stocks, what will happen is your financial advisor will tell you to diversify. So what he's saying is you have to diversify your money across a number of stocks. That's not diversification because you're still in the portfolio asset class. So if the stock market goes down, all the money that you have in portfolio, your numbers are going to go down when it comes to the stocks. So what you want to do, real diversification, is when you have your money in real estate, commodities, portfolio, and businesses. So if your business fails, you still have your portfolio in commodities and real estate section that's going to keep your flow. This is the key of understanding. So when you look at situations and people are like, well, I've been hit with the stock market. And if you had your money only in the stock market, now what are you going to do? You can't do anything about it because you've lost the value of your asset. So that's one of the keys. 3 types of income. Of course, according to the Internal Revenue Service, there are only 3 types of income: earned, portfolio, and passive income. Only 3 types. Everything else is not recognized as by the IRS. So earned income is what you do when you work for a job, 9 to 5, when you're getting paid by someone else. Portfolio income is income dealing with stocks, bonds, mutual funds, all of that stuff. Anything that's dealing with paper, securities, that's portfolio income. Passive income, that's something that you actually create when it comes to real estate or certain types of businesses, or if you are actually able to create an item and it's, for instance, you write a song or you write a poem or you write a book and it's being sold over and over and over again. You did it one time and it keeps duplicating, keeps repeating itself. That's a form of passive income. All of this can be looked at the IRS website and they'll explain it to you exactly what it is. Again, what we want to do is we want to look at the tax situation when it comes to the types of income, and we have to understand if I'm making money in my earned column, how much money is being taxed from that. If I'm making money in my portfolio column, how much is being taxed? Remember, the government is going to take theirs. What you want to do is you want to figure out what is the least tax of income and make all your money through that. Flow as much as you can through that. I'm not saying that you can't make money in all 3 of these asset classes or types of income. But what you want to do is you want to funnel your cash in a way so that it's totally legal so that you can actually keep more of your money. Ms. Stewart is going to talk about this next week when she comes online because she's the tax master. So that's one of the things. That's why I'm so excited. There are 4 things that affect your money. But 4 and only 4 things that affect your money. It's called debt, inflation, taxes, and your own decisions. If you can think about why you lost money ever in life, it's attributed to these 4 things, these 4 things only. So I want you, for your exercise this week, is to think about times when you lost money and put it in one of these categories so you can understand. If you can master all 4 of these categories, you'll be able to manage your money. What I put on this document also is the credit unions, the address of the 3 big credit unions. You have to get your credit report. If you haven't received one lately, within the past year, you have to get your credit report because, again, one of the things that affect your money is debt. You have to find out what it is on your credit report because credit is going to be key in the future because what's happening is money is starting to become obsolete. Credit, oh gosh, matter of fact, sorry. Did you guys see what happened with Wells Fargo? What Wells Fargo is doing? This is a tricky game. And these guys are playing not for you to win. They're playing for them to win. So what we have to do is we have to learn how the game is played and we have to play by their rules. And that's what it all boils down to when it comes to learning the game of money and the game of credit. I also put this document on here, which is a pretty excellent document. It will show you the numbers wise how your credit score will affect the type of loan that you receive. So now if you get a 660, if you guys see this 660, there's a possibility that your mortgage will be within a 27% income. So what that simply means is that the banks can actually hit you up to 27% for a mortgage. I'm going by this because I want you to understand how the game is played. So now I'm not saying that they will do it, but there's a possibility it may happen. So if you got a 660 credit score and they tell you that you can have a house at 660, that's not good for you. That's good for the banks. But if you can come in with a 720 credit score or 750 credit score, big difference. And all of this is closely 100-point difference. We can show you how to get the 100-point difference, but it's going to take some time. The only way to do that is if you pull your credit reports. That's key. We're going to show you how the game of money is played. On this document also, there are going to be some videos. Some of you guys have watched some of the videos. Some of you guys, I want you guys to watch the videos and I want you guys to see it, take notes, and have questions and come back later. This is not a complete document. This is a working document. It will always be updated. But these are some of the videos that we've watched for us to understand this game of money. What I also like is ALUX. If you're familiar with ALUX on YouTube, check out their videos. We have so much information data that we're going to share with you. The 3 main books of all the books, the 3 main books that we ascribe to are The Richest Man in Babylon, Lower Your Taxes, Big Time, and The Truth About Money. These 3 books, I'm going to add one more, Unfair Advantage. If you haven't read Unfair Advantage, you need to get it. You need to understand this would be, I guess, the second part to Rich Dad Poor Dad, because Rich Dad Poor Dad was his initial book. After several editions of him writing several books, this book here has everything in it. So you can understand just by reading this, what it is when it comes to money, assets, liabilities, all of that good stuff. But if you were to have all 4 of these books, and if you were to read all 4 of these books, your knowledge about financial literacy will explode. You will understand the game of money and how it's played. So this is what I want to share with the new guys. And I want you guys to understand that if you decide to come on board, if you decide to hang out with us on the Sunday mornings. These are the things that we're going to be talking about. These are the things that we do. And the good part about it is we don't charge you. We don't charge you at all. And we're just sharing information. We are open source. What we want to do is we want people to come and share their experiences so that a person can say, I applied what they taught us. This is what happened to me in my life. This is what I learned. And this is the key when it comes to Sunday school, understanding that it's not where you're from financially, it's where you're at financially. So that's what we wanted to share with you. And hopefully we can see you guys in the future. Hopefully we'll see you guys soon. We're here every Sunday. And this is the fun part, because what happens is we have so much data and information that we're going to hit with you. And the only way for you to receive it is you have to be here. So I wanted to thank you for that and let you guys know that we're here every Sunday at 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So I want to thank you guys very much. Thank you. Okay, give me a second.
Someone just joined.
Okay.